Max.
Yes, sir.
Hit that arrow siren. It's time for Monday Morning Fallout. Monday Morning Fallout, of course, when we overreact to the football weekend. And what a weekend it was. If you can tell, my voice is already like...
It's getting there.
This is not going to be good, man. Dude,
Yep.
I've got like a whole week of talking.
Yep.
This is not good.
Yep.
All right, Monday Morning Fallout. Let's overreact. 3 big thoughts. Thought number 1, remember Ric Flair. Let's hit a reset button for people who maybe don't watch our show every day. Ric Flair is the greatest professional wrestler of all time. It's not an opinion. He's a 16-time world champion. He is the master of the figure 4 leg lock. He is the kiss-stealing, wheeling-dealing, jet-flying, limousine-riding son of a gun. And John Cena is not fit to lace his boots. So get out of here with John Cena, okay? He's the greatest professional wrestler of all time. And one of the many catchphrases that he had was, to be the man, woo! You got to beat the man, right? And I'm going to admit something. I forgot that. Max.
It's the fun thing to do, isn't it? I'm going to talk myself into a new champion. I'm going to do it.
So on my state semifinal picks, and I don't usually do this normally because I pick too many games, and I don't care how many games I get right, honestly. But there are only 20, so it's easy to track. I went 14-6, which I'm going to take 70%. In close games like that, state semifinals, I'll take 70%.
Tougher year to pick than most.
3 of the games, I picked against state champions.
Yeah. What were you doing?
I picked against Highland Park.
Yeah.
They beat Denton Ryan.
Yeah.
I picked against West Orange Stark.
What are you doing?
What was I thinking?
What were you doing?
And I picked against, who's the other one?
Lake Travis.
Lake Travis.
What were you doing?
Picked against Lake Travis. What am I doing?
We're not going to talk about my picks, but what were you doing?
So
what were you doing?
It's the Ric Flair principle, guys. When in doubt, remember that you got to take the belt off the other man. And that's a very difficult thing to do. You have the champion's advantage is a very real thing. It's a very real thing. So, that's thought number 1. Remember Ric Flair. Thought number 2. National gosh dang champs. National gosh dang champs.
The Lions, baby.
The A&M Commerce Lions are the 2017 Division II national champions. And look.
And we needed them to be. They did this for Texas.
Look.
Texas needed this.
Look. They did. We lost Mary Hardin Baylor. It's tough. 12-0 to Mount Union. Look, we worried about the offense a little bit. Just, and when you face a great defense like Mount Union. So there's that.
Sometimes you eat the bar, and sometimes, the bar eats you.
Also, we lost Sam Houston State. And, let's not talk about that. Let's just...
we're
going to skip past that.
Nah.
Instead, Saturday night in Kansas City, Missouri, the A&M Commerce Lions won their first national championship. And we're going to talk with their coach at 12:20.
Awesome game, too. A lot of fun.
Great game.
Probably not as much fun for him, but pretty fun for me.
Our boy Luis was great. And look, I don't... You and I are so rarely right. Like, we really are.
I'm right a lot. You less so.
This is a we conversation, Max. We are so rarely right.
I'm also under a lot less scrutiny, so it's easy for me to say.
We have been on board the A&M Commerce bandwagon all year. And this is satisfying for me.
Yeah.
This is satisfying.
I will say it's probably because we really like Josh Mank, their SID.
That helps.
That probably helps.
But you know what? We were on the ground floor of this thing.
Yeah.
We bought in early.
We did.
We got the Bitcoin in like 2012.
We
got the
saw
Lion
potential.
Bitcoin.
Yeah.
And now it's paying off big time.
Yeah.
National gosh dang champs.
Now we bought an island in the Caribbean and we named it A&M Commerce.
That's exactly what we
That's
did.
what we did.
We named it Lion Island.
Yeah.
And Colby Carthel's the mayor. National gosh dang champs. We'll talk to Colby Carthel coming up in a few minutes. And thought number 3, a dozen left. Like, we're all really excited about this weekend, right? The UIL Texas High School Football State Championship games kick off at 11 o'clock on Wednesday with the 1A Division I State Championship game. And I'm fired up. This is like the best weekend of the year. It's awesome. It's awesome. We love seeing people that we know. We love meeting you. I'll be wandering around, so if you see me...
If you're at state, say hey.
Please don't throw tomatoes at me. They don't let food in AT&T Stadium anyway.
Be super nice, and we'll talk.
Yes, be super nice. But we love this. It's a smorgasbord of football. It's great. You just stuff yourself full of football.
Yeah. But
there's just 12 left. There's 12 games left, guys. Cherish it. Cherish this as much as you can.
I'm okay.
I know. I'm really excited. TexasFootball.com/state is where you can find complete coverage of the high school football state championship games. 3 helmet stickers max. A helmet sticker to Cy Fair, wide receiver and defensive back Eric Hallett.
He's good.
The game-clinching touchdown reception on 4th down, by the way.
Yeah.
And an interception in the game.
It was a nails throw, too, man. Front corner of the end zone.
From Cam Arnold.
It was awesome.
And Cy Fair stuns Westlake 14-6. They are through to their first state championship game.
That is the exact script you drop if you're Cy Fair to win the football game, and they did it.
The defense was fantastic. Cy Fair through to their first state championship game against Hewitt Midway. Helmet sticker for Eric Hallett. Big reason they're there. A helmet sticker. Kennedale running back DJ Curvin. Mixing it up right. Get it, DJ? 222 yards and 4 touchdowns on the ground for DJ Curvin. As the two combined, with DJ Curvin and Jaden Knowles, that whole team combined for 391 rushing yards in their win over Stephenville. They are through to their first state championship game. And a helmet sticker to Munster wide receiver Danny Lutmer. Did you see the highlight of their go-ahead eventual game-winning touchdown?
Pretty wild.
So he goes up. It's first of all, I think it's 4th down.
I think it is 4th down. No, wasn't it 3rd and 26?
3rd and 26.
Really
it's just
long.
a 3rd and long.
Yeah.
Danny Lutmer goes up and gets it in tight coverage. Shakes his tackler. Okay? So then he turns and starts running down the sideline. He basically gets hit again, and it looks like he's going to either go out of bounds or fall down. He keeps his balance and runs in for what is eventually the game-winning touchdown. That was nuts.
Munster did what they had to do when Wellington was up for the fight.
Wellington had the stomach for the fight.
Wellington had it, and then they had an interception while Wellington was driving for the game-winning score. So huge job
it was
by
a
Munster.
huge, great win. Munster is through their first state championship game. A helmet sticker for Danny Lutmer. 3 to C. Boy, we could pick any of them.
There's 12.
I know
Why
there's
are you
12.
picking 3?
There's 12 to 3. 12 to C, rather. I'll give you 3. If you're only going to watch 3, which is dumb.
It is dumb.
Watch all 12. But if you're only going to watch 3, here are the 3.
I have to say, this is true. This might be 12 of the most interesting matchups we have had in a long time.
There's great diversity of matchups.
The computers are having trouble picking big winners.
There is, I believe, and we'll have the computer projections up tomorrow. It'll be a day early.
Yeah.
We'll have the computer projections up tomorrow on TexasFootball.com/projections for our insiders. I will tell you that I think there's only one game decided by more than 7 points, which that tells you everything you need to know. Great slate of matchups. Here are the 3 that I'm excited about. Gunner and Newton. Scheme versus speed.
It's going to be awesome.
I have no idea. I think in my predictions graphic, I think I wrote, heck, I don't know. I don't know. It's going to be awesome. Either way, it's going to be a fantastic game.
Yeah.
Balmoral and Strawn, 2 o'clock Wednesday. That game, our 6-man experts are split on it. Well, I'm not a 6-man expert.
Yeah.
Okay, our 6-man experts are split on it. It's 2. We got, I believe Lehman Saunders took Balmoral, and I believe Cowboy Parks took Balmoral, and me and Granger Huntress are taking Strawn. But all of us have it like a 1-possession game.
Right.
That's what we're all in lockstep in, is that it's going to be a very close game. Balmoral and Strawn, if you've never seen 6-man football, do yourself a favor and go watch the 1-8 games, either in person or stream it at foxsportssouthwest.com on the Fox Sports Go app. And the big one, Lake Travis and Allen.
The big boys.
The big boys. I told you yesterday as I was doing my picks, I'm just agonizing over this game because I have no idea. Honestly, before last week, first of all, I didn't even think Lake Travis would be here. I picked Katy.
Right.
Before last week, I probably would have been like, yeah, I'm going to stick with Allen. Allen looks so good. But Lake Travis looks so good, especially so good defensively.
Yeah.
Like against Katy in the rain. I don't know, man. It's so tough to call.
It's going to be fun.
It's going to be really fun. 2 great teams, combined 10 state championships between them in the last decade. This is going to be a boatload of fun. The 6A Division I state championship game at 3 o'clock Saturday. You can see all of our coverage of the Texas High School Football State Championship games at texasfootball.com/state. It is a ridiculous amount of content. So go there, texasfootball.com/state. That is Monday Morning Fallout.